Hey there, folks. I'm really happy right now. So I'm here by the Sandy River. This is the Sandy River. Interstate 84 ends over there in Utah somewhere. And yeah, I'm just sitting by the water because you know, it's challenging times right now for me, and I don't know if it's challenging times for you. I feel like there's a high likelihood it's probably a challenging time for you if you're watching my video. But it's a challenging time for the water, and you know, this water right here is really important. It's really, really, really important, and it's hard to understand how important water is until you don't have any water. And when you don't have any water, you really get a sense for how important it is. And I hope and I pray that you have never had to thirst. You know, that's actually a prayer that I make. You know, I don't go around praying a whole lot, but one of the prayers that I make is a prayer that I make to other people who I know that they understand it. And the way that prayer goes is you say to the person, may you never hunger and may you never thirst. And that prayer, I don't know if you understand how important that prayer is. Because there's a lot of hungry people in this world. And there are thirsty people in this world. And this water right here, it's under threat. This water is in danger. And a lot of life relies on this water to be safe. But it's not safe right now. And here, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys, because this water is currently being harmed. And you probably understand because you can hear the road noise. So that's Interstate 84. It's raining right now. And this is runoff. It's coming down off of the interstate. You can see there's garbage in there. There's a straw, some trash. And then this water right here, that water, it has oil on it. There's oil on that water. You can kind of see like the little bubbly stuff. And there's like a sheen of poison that's being put into the water from the interstate. And you know, just the other traffic. Over there is a rail bridge. I don't know if you can see that. It's a rail bridge. And that rail bridge, it has locomotives run across it. And they have all kinds of hydraulic systems. And the creosote that's put onto those boards, plus BNSF, Burlington Northern Santa Fe, they spray straight up glyphosate across their whole rail line just to keep the weeds from growing up. So this water here, it's highly polluted water. Now, this is just where I'm sitting, what I can see from right where I'm sitting. So if you look over there at that tree line, there are water tanks. And those water tanks are connected to a sewage processing plant. That sewage plant puts processed water into this river. And when the storms, really heavy storms hit like they did yesterday, what can end up happening is raw sewage, fecal matter, can go by the hundreds of thousands of gallons into this river. So right now in Oregon, if you go to the beach, if you go to Agate Beach, or if you go to I think it's called Seal Rock or something like that, there's 3 different beaches that they don't want you to go in the water because there's fecal bacteria at the beach. So the ocean The ocean is so contaminated in Oregon with poop bacteria that the state is telling you not to go into it. That's what time we're living in right now. So, you know, when we talk about being a water protector, it's important to understand how under attack the water is. It's important to understand that, because you as a human being can change it. You personally can change it. You can do the things. I know that you can. If I can be a water protector, you can be a water protector. So the purpose of this video and the reason that I'm coming on here is because Facebook just told me I spend 1/12 of my life on Facebook. They said you spend 2 hours and 1 minute of each day on average on Facebook. So it's unacceptable to me. And part of why it's unacceptable is because the water is under attack. The water that I love and that I have to drink and that my daughter has to drink and that my grandchildren are going to have to drink is under attack right now. It's under attack. It's being poisoned by all these ways that I just showed you, and that's just the ones that I can recognize, because you're probably smarter than me. You probably know even more ways that it's under attack that you can see, and we really need to be putting our time towards protecting it, because it's not going to be here forever for us. And if we want to drink it and be able to enjoy it in the future, we had better protect it now, and we had better figure out now how we're going to live in that future, because right now it is the time that we have to change things. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about it, because it's really important to me that I change my behavior. If I'm going to be living 1/12 of my life on Facebook, then it had better be a very effective 1/12 of my life, because there are a lot of things that need doing with the other 11/12 of my life. There's a lot of really important things that need doing, and there's only so much that I can do. You know, I'm just a guy. You know, I'm trying to figure some stuff out that's really hard for me to understand. I don't understand this stuff. There goes an osprey over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it's coming here. Okay, let's see. Trying to catch some fish for the night, I guess. Let's see if he catches one, or she. It's probably a girl catching something for her nest. So, you know, we have to protect the water. We absolutely have to. And setting up these sewage treatment plants right on our rivers, whatever bastard thought that was a good idea, we need to find that guy and tell him otherwise, because we can't have sewage treatment plants dumping sewage into our rivers anymore. It's just not okay with me. I don't think it's safe. You know, and this water is going to dry up. The Sandy River, it could dry up. And then where's this osprey going to fish if there's no river here? When I was a little kid, I met this guy that he was a member of a coalition of alternative schools. I don't know if you know this about me. I went to an alternative school growing up, so I didn't didn't have a traditional education. And he was talking about how, oh, there's another osprey right there. There's 2 osprey fishing right here. There's one right there, and then there's the other one right there. But yeah, my friend, he told me about like how important it's going to be to live where there's water. And he was talking to the people at the commune where I grew up about trying to survive. And where to buy land. Because there's only going to be so many pieces of land where there's water. And the people who have land where there's no water, they're gonna get thirsty. You know? So I don't even know how to begin to think about that. Like, they're gonna tell people that you can't have water. That's what they're telling little kids in cages right now. Can't have water. Anyway, I'm sitting here getting rained on, so I usually don't let them go on this long, but I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I was having a real intense moment there about how the water's drying up, and this river is going to dry up and it won't be here, and how the old way is to live by the river. My cousins up there by the Nooksack River, you know, my cousins live by the Nooksack River. You know, that's the old way, is that we're river people. We live by the river. And there's a reason for that, because if you don't have a river to live by, you're gonna dehydrate and die. And now we're poisoning our river with airports and sewage treatment plants and highways, and it's just crazy because you can't survive without it. You just can't survive without it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna run for shelter. It's starting to get too rainy for me here. Well, I guess I'm an Oregonian, so I can't really say that. It's not getting too rainy for me here, but I have to go and get dry and try and stay healthy. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, it's really, really important to me that figure out how to be more directly engaged in being a water protector and not just be a keyboard warrior. Because right now I just feel like a keyboard warrior, and that's fine and all, but you know, like I was just saying, there's all of this stuff that's poisoning this water just right here. And then right after I finished saying it, I figured out there's an airport right there. And that airport, it puts so much pollution into the water. Anyway, I'm really gonna run for shelter, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for taking the time to tune in, and I will talk with you again very soon.